Hi everyone, Tom Jadzio, howtobuildawebsite.com. This is a follow-up of the Tweetadder 3.0 tutorial, specifically targeted for small business on ways to use natural automation in Twitter automation tools. Now, in the first part we covered the tweet searches and how to search by profile and the user followers of a user and stuff like that. We did do the follow the user, and we also started doing the unfollow users. Just wanted to touch on this last piece, who to unfollow, and just make sure that you are unfollowing on at least 3 days. I think that's probably a good number. You might want to do a couple more, because it does take a couple of days for people to get back to you after they finally get back to logging into their Twitter account and realizing that you followed them to follow you back. So 3 days is a good time period there. Alright, so let's jump into the next piece here, which are the tweets themselves. Now, in the tweets, you have a couple options here. You can go ahead and type in your tweet and click add, and it'll add it to your tweet list, and you can just keep adding more and more as you go along. Or you can actually type one in and do a tweet now. If you tweet now, it'll post directly to your Twitter account at this instant. Again, we're mostly concerned here with automation, so tweeting now is not really what we're interested in. And we're going to go ahead and clear this list, because a better idea, a way to use the automation for Twitter for this application is to be posting tweets that are perhaps maybe specials or links to products you have, or notices, things that you would like to have continually tweeting. Now, you will log into your Twitter account occasionally and go ahead and do all your direct replies and retweets and stuff like that manually, and when you do, you can post a couple of tweets in there that are more personal, more generic things that are happening within your life right now and stuff like that, and they will mix in with the tweets that this automation will be doing for you as well. But if you don't have the opportunity to be able to log in and check your account, then you obviously want something posting some tweets while you're gone. That's where this comes in really nice. The best way to set this up is to go ahead and do a tweet list ahead of time. So what you do on a tweet list, just open up a notepad if you have something like that, something without any kind of formatting ability, and type in your tweets, your 140 character tweets, and then put in your little links or whatever you want if you want to do those. You just put each of your individual tweets on a line, and what will happen once you do that is you're going to go and click the import tweet button. You do that, you're going to just find your Tweetadder stuff. There we go, and you'll see it puts them all on each line. You're ready to go. It's that easy. From here, all you would do is just want to make sure your tweets are posting on a natural basis. You could say a maximum of about 30 tweets a day. You can do that. I mean, more naturally, you might get around to doing 15 or 20. So I would probably cut that down, maybe make 20. And your post anywhere between a half an hour and an hour and a half. I think that's great. Post in random order just means that again, it's going to take all of these tweets and it's going to pick them randomly and choose from them. I only have 4 in here. I would definitely increase the amount of tweets that you're going to be using in this system. At least have about a good 20-30 tweets in there. And then this checkbox here is for recurring tweets that won't be removed after they're posted. Meaning it's not going to go through the list once and stop. It'll just constantly keep randomly picking tweets out of this list to post them over the next, for as long as you have the automation actually going. So once you have these in, the next step to do is just turn on your automation. Now, what you want to do is you're going to jump into this tool here. We're just going to take a look at this real quick. This is the tweet generator. This is a new feature that they just put into the system. This is going to help you if you're having difficulty coming up with what your tweets should be, or coming up with some random tweets that deal on the same topic. Typically what might happen is if Twitter notices that you are actually posting the same tweet over and over and over again, that's going to be generated and looked at as spam. Also, your customers are going to see that as well, and they're going to realize that the way you phrase things exactly the same way in every tweet just means that it's probably some kind of automation thing going, and they're probably going to unfollow you. Not very personal, not very helpful to any of the clients or customers and stuff, so I wouldn't deal with that at all. In here, easiest way to do this, I give you a good example of what you're supposed to do. What I did is create a little Word document here that actually has all of that in it for you. And just to give you an example of how that works, this is if you typed it in, click Generate Tweets, and you can see out of this little sample here we have 324 unique tweets. I forgot to put a little space in there, but that's okay. So now what we're going to do is just do Save All, and when you click that, it'll say it saved all of those successfully. When you go back to your tweets, you'll notice now that it appended them all to the bottom of your tweets, and now you have 328 tweets of it. That's a lot. Now you're going to go ahead and I'm going to clear this list, but leave my automation on. Now you're going to go ahead and the final piece that we're probably going to look at is going to be the thank you message here. Now, the thank you message is basically when somebody follows you as you're following them and they end up following you, you want to shoot them a small reply, a direct message to them that will maybe say, thank you for following me, and if you have any kind of promotional material you might want them to download, any kind of information. I've seen some people put phone numbers in there. Give us a call if we can help you. A link to the website, anything like that. That'll be a direct message, and a lot of people do check their direct messages. So when they follow somebody, they are interested in you. So they will read whatever it is that you sent them, or at least they'll look it over. And that covers that. There's like I said, there's a lot of other search criteria. Once you have that on, you just turn on your automation. There's a lot of other search features in here. You've got the @reply tweets and all these pieces here. But again, for small business, this doesn't really serve you, and it's not personal. Auto-responding retweets, auto-responding replies, that doesn't, there's no way you can really get that natural. So I'm not really going to cover that because I don't feel you really should be doing something like that in Twitter. And then there's the new RSS feed tweet automation, which again, this is for more power users that do have blogs, and it allows you now to be able to tweet the blog headers using your RSS feed. It's a great function for people that do have that feature, but for most small businesses are using this for as just an automation tool on the side. That's not something that they're going to be implementing. They have this thing at the bottom for the search trends, which is kind of neat just to take a look at. There's really not much you can do with this except for get a good look at, hey, this is what's being trended right now on Twitter. All right, so we just go back to the overview here, and we notice that now we have all of our green are our automation features that are turned on. We have 415 people that in our list that we're going to be following, and we have tells you how many followers, tells you how many people are following you today, how many new people are following you today, and it tells you how many people are left on your follower list. Take a look at your follower list. If it looks like it's getting kind of low, then go ahead and create a new follow list and make sure that you pump that up so your automation can kind of leave. Alright, I hope that helps you, and remember, grab the promo code of discount 20 to get a copy of Tweetadder 3.0 if you find this helpful. Thank you so much.